What's up, everybody? It's your boy Wes Crane. You're watching Sup Urban Nerd, this channel where I get my nerd views on today's nerd news. Well, today's nerd news, it's the Monday, and you all know what we do on the first Monday. So today's show is going to be about, the box office weekend, Infinity War breaking records again. You've got Rambo coming out of retirement again, and also Solo might be doing better than we thought it might do. But first, let's start with the first thing, and that's, like I said, the weekend box office, where, surprise, Infinity War is number one again. But, like I said, they broke some records. This time, they broke a record for the fastest movie, the fastest movie to get to 1 billion. It beat the Force Awakens record, I guess it was the Black Panther. Wasn't really close, but it beat the Force Awakens record, which no one thought that was going to happen. It came in at 100, and first of all, the first notes I got said $112.4 million, which was just a scooch over Black Panther's 111.6. But when I checked it a little bit later, it comes out to 114.7. So it definitely beat Black Panther, but it did not get first place. It's actually the best second week. It's the second best second weekend of a movie. And holding the record for number one is Force Awakens at $149.7 million, I believe. Yes, 149.2. But it did do great. It's up there. We all knew it was going to do that, but Force Awakens, everybody went to see it the next week and just kept going. It had those legs, and no one saw a good Star Wars movie in a while. But Avengers did have that whole thing of building up for the last 10 years. So I'm not going to knock it. It definitely, it was close. It had a chance, but nowhere near what first place was. Second place we had Overboard, which is a remake of a movie. I think Kurt Russell was in it. I forget the lady's name, but it's basically someone goes overboard, loses their memory, other person takes them and makes them believe that there's significant other person, and they have to take care of their family. But except the roles are switched, and it's a guy that bumps his head or whatever. So I didn't see the movie. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this movie, but it's out there. It came in at $14.7 million. We've got in third place A Quiet Place. That if you guys, like I said, if you haven't seen it before, check out my review for that movie, and you'll see what I thought about it. But it came in at $7.7 million, which is not bad. It's still good. I don't even know what week it's in for the movie, but it just kept going. It keeps going. You've got I Feel Pretty with Amy Schumer, the comedian. That came in at $5 million, and you've got in fifth place Rampage with The Rock coming in at $4.6 million, and I'm not sure exactly how much it made overall, but I'm pretty sure it's really up there. Those are the top 5 movies for the weekend box office, and we'll go into the first story for the nerd news, okay? First story, Solo. Pre-ticket sales are actually, they've already beat, or they've done double of what Black Panther did, which it's seeming a lot better because that's pretty much what was with Avengers. So Solo tickets, they did double in the first 24 hours than what Black Panther did. It's got the second best pre-order sales. First best is, of course, Infinity Wars, but it did not, it beat it's second to Infinity Wars, but it did beat out Black Panther. So it comes in second place. Black Panther is now in third place for the top, pre-order sales. But I'm telling you right now, this record's going to keep getting broken because these pre-orders, it's fairly new. It's something that's just coming to fruition. So a lot of movies you're going to be seeing breaking the record for the next probably couple of years, because more and more people are going to start buying the tickets online. But Ron Howard says that, hey, if this movie does good, you probably might be seeing a sequel to the Han Solo or Star Wars story movie, because he says Disney ain't afraid to make money. You know what I'm saying? So what they're probably going to do is, if they're going to see how it turns out, because a lot of people before were saying that it might not make a lot of money, but then after that second trailer, a lot of people are really amped for this movie, and it might make up to $150 million opening weekend. Some crazy people are saying about $200 million, which I don't know if it's going to get up to there, but $150 million is still great as far as the movie goes. Most movies don't even make that in their whole run. So we'll see how the, Star Wars movie goes, because no one was really asking for this Han Solo movie, but now that it's happening, we're kind of looking forward to seeing it. And with Donald Glover playing, the scoundrel, or what's his name? I can't even remember. Right now I'm having a brain fart. I don't know why. But, with Donald Glover and Lando Calrissian. Why could I not figure that? But Lando, while Donald Glover playing Lando, I'm definitely sure that he's going to knock it out the park too. And the main character that's playing Han Solo, I can't remember his name right now. But the movie looks good. So we'll see how that goes out. So, next in nerd news, we've got, according to Deadline, Sylvester Stallone is set to play Rambo for the 5th movie in the Rambo franchise. He's working on a script right now. He's turning it in, and he definitely wants to do it. The storyline's pretty much going to be this: Rambo, after Rambo 4, which he retired, he was on a ranch working, and a friend of his daughter gets kidnapped by the Mexican cartel and gets taken. So then he goes over the border to go and get them back. Which, if it sounds familiar, it's not too familiar, but it sort of sounds like Taken, as far as the daughter's kidnapping or whatever. And that's something that's happened a lot. Like, I've actually got a character where he's going against the Mexican cartel. It isn't like Taken, but I like where this is going, because if you ever watch the movie Sicario, where the Mexican cartel and the CIA and just everybody going out, like, this could get really gritty, really, and we need to see a movie where we don't feel any sympathy for the people getting mowed down by Rambo. Because when he's going through these people, and I'm going to use this as, like, my little cradle sax, when he's just going through these people like he did in the 4th one, we all get this glee. It's like, just everything, it's like a train wreck, but you can't help but watch. That's what you're going to be seeing, that thing. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. Getting Mexican cartels murked, I'm down for it. Like, because whoever kidnaps people, y'all deserve to get murked. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, Rambo, and Sylvester Stallone is still in shape. He's like in his 70s. But the dude was doing pull-ups with the weight, with the chain and stuff on him. I saw it on TMZ. He's still in shape. He was doing Expendables. So I definitely think that he can knock it out the park with this movie. Because he's been doing good. If you've seen Creed, if you've seen Rambo, I believe it was 6, he's still got it. So we'll see how this movie comes out. Hopefully, I don't know if they don't even have a date. They still got the script, and he's writing it. And that's pretty much the synopsis of what he's planning on doing with the movie. So, hey, fingers crossed, comes out soon, and definitely look forward to it. Next, in the nerd news, we've got DC streaming. They've already put their layout of their DC streaming, what's going to be on their streaming network. And number 1 is going to be Titans, and that's going to be, with Robin, Starfire, Raven, Beast Boy. I don't know if Cyborg's going to be in there. I doubt it, but I know Hawk and Dove is going to be there as well. And the Doom Patrol. Those, if you guys don't know, that's like, you really got to be in the comics to know these people. But the other names you probably know. But definitely looking forward to seeing this. See what they did. Like, they have some images that were really cool, and then they had some leaked images I talked about before, where Raven and Starfire, they just weren't looking good at all. But, like I said, those were out of context. We don't know how that is. Hopefully the suits or the outfits look a lot better when the show comes around, and we'll see how that is. Next, we've got James Wan. He's going to be directing, or he's creating a Swamp Thing TV series that's going to be on the streaming service as well. And James Wan, he's also right now directing the Aquaman movie, so he's already in the goods with the DC family. So, well, hopefully, he's done good work. I can't say that I know of a bad movie that James Wan has done. He's done Conjuring. He's done Fast and Furious. He's done a lot of movies, and he doesn't fail. So, hopefully, this next thing with Swamp Thing turns out good for him, too. Last of that, of the streaming service, we've got Young Justice Outsiders. Now, Young Justice, it's one of the best animated TV series I've seen in a while. The first and second season, they were on Netflix. I don't believe they're on there anymore, but you can always find it. Search for it. It is a great show to watch, and they keep doing time jumps. So the first one was, I think, it was either 5 or 7 year time jump. So the little kids, they're now the teenagers or like in their 20s, whatever, and then you got new Young Justice. And then this one's taking another time jump, I think, of the same thing, about like 5 or 7 years. So it has a whole nother slew of people. Static is now a man, and Static Shock, that is. That's what I was saying. But I don't know how this is going to turn out. Wally was, like, he disappeared in the season finale. I'm hoping he comes back. There's a lot of unanswers, but I have faith in Young Justice. They didn't, like, I didn't believe it was going to work when they jumped, like, 7 years in the second season. I was like, yo, what happened to all my people? But I loved it. So if they do it again and they knock it out the park, definitely know it's going to be good. It'll be something worth seeing. Next in the nerd news, we got Jamie Foxx might be playing Spawn. Todd McFarlane has been talking about this movie for years. Everyone says, yo, shut up, put up or shut up. And finally he decides to do this. So he's going to be directing his very own, with Blumhouse Productions as well. So it's going to be low budget, but he wants to do it low budget. Like, Spawn is not going to be the main focus, but he's going to be like, the story's going to be told from other people's point of views, but Spawn's going to be in it. So he's going to be like this shadow figure, sort of like if you were in a civilian or someone in the Batman or Gotham world, and you see this person swing from side to side doing, saving you or whatever. And that could work. So we'll see how this works, Todd. But Jamie Foxx is a great actor. And he can get very physical. So, I mean, I know Jamie Foxx when I see him. I just think Jamie Foxx. But I do believe, like, especially, I hate to even remember what he did in the Amazing Spider-Man 2. That I don't know why they had him directed him to play like that. It didn't work. I just don't want to think about it. Don't watch. If you haven't seen it, see it, and you'll see this whole comb over thing, acting stupid. It just didn't work for Jamie Foxx. He's an Oscar-winning actor. You know what I'm saying? And they just made him just look like a buffoon. But hopefully with this, he gets back to a chop, and he's a badass in this. Hopefully. So next, we've got trailer talk, which Luke Cage's new trailer. If you want, check out right here. I put up a trailer for the new season 2 of Luke Cage, and you've got Misty Stone, got a mechanical arm, like in the comic books, and there's this new bad guy. There's actually, like, this guy that actually hurts Luke Cage. Sort of has the same sort of powers, and but knows how kung fu, so it's like same powers against same powers, but one knows how to fight like kung fu style, the other dude's gonna get his ass whooped, and that's what happens in this trailer. The dude gets like a flash kick from like Sonic Boom type of thing from Guile. He does a flash kick from Guile and knocks the crap. He just walks up to Luke Cage, punches him, then flash kicks. And they had it on camera, so everyone's just seeing Luke Cage get his ass whooped, and it's gonna be funny. But not funny, but I'm definitely looking forward to season 2. Looks fun. Looks like a lot of action. Same old, same old. And he's even making videos of himself, like, yo, don't do nothing bad, cause I'm coming for you. And yeah, it's kind of cocky, but I like it. Then in the last trailer talk, we've got Teen Titans Go. It's got a movie, and Nicolas Cage is doing a voice of Superman, which I've said in a video a while ago, but it's just so awesome. It's just so fun. Teen Titans Go. It's a fun show. At first, I was like, yo, what are you doing to my Teen Titans? I love the old show, but this one's kind of fun. It's stupid. It's a stupid show. Don't think about it like SpongeBob SquarePants, but adults can get into it too, and I recommend you try and check that out. So remember to comment and share and talk, because I love talking about the comments that, or the news that I talked about before. Anybody that comments to me, I comment to them like right away. So if that's all being said, remember to set off that notification for any videos that I put up, and that's pretty much it for today's video. So remember to subscribe, check out the last daily nerd news, and check out the playlist of the nerd news. And remember, I'm Wes Grant. You've been watching Suburban Nerd, and you've just been nerdified. Catch you guys on the next Daily News.